Henry Jordan, s'adressant aux invités, a souligné l'importance de voter et d'apprécier la démocratie.
Useful moment to take a step back and think of it as a bit of a shared teaching moment on what it means to participate in voting, participate in democracy, the importance and value of democracy. I think many times it's something that we take for granted as just something you do, and some people don't even vote. And you think about the sacrifice, the commitment, and efforts of so many people before us who secured this right to vote, and the importance of that right to vote. And again, with that great privilege and right comes the responsibility of participating, being part of the process. And again, as you've seen over the last, sadly, several years, it just seems like our process goes on much longer than here in Mauritius. I think we have a lot of lessons to learn from Mauritius, where you sort of announce it, and you got 4 weeks, and it's over. That would be wonderful.
L'ambassadeur a ajouté que, quel que soit le vainqueur des élections, les relations entre les deux pays resteront solides.
I can predict one thing, and what I would predict is that our relationship with Mauritius will remain strong. Regardless of who wins this election, it's about having strong partnerships internationally, having shared values, and a fundamental shared value in Mauritius is democracy. And again, it's been very exciting seeing the dynamics here. It's been going on in the run-up to the elections coming up. But again, I think the one thing I would say is that while sometimes people can get a little discouraged or cynical or jaded with the democratic process, to quote Winston Churchill, which I've done in the past, he said, democracy is the worst form of government except for all the others. Because at the end of the day, it really is the only form of government which tries to bring in everybody's input, everybody's perspective.
Caleb Godot, le deuxième secrétaire de l'ambassade des États-Unis, a évoqué la question de l'archipel des Chagos, tout en soulignant que cela concerne le Royaume-Uni et Maurice. Il ajoute que l'accord ne sera pas affecté par les résultats des élections américaines. Il a également ajouté que les États-Unis et l'Inde s'accordent sur cette déclaration.
This is a treaty between the UK and Mauritius. The United States is not a party to the. It's not a treaty yet either.
Yeah,
the agreement.
Sure, it's an agreement. Yeah.
So that would depend on the situation here in Mauritius and the situation in the UK.
Okay. Thank you.
And I will add that we contributed to the statement, along with India, that we support the agreement that was obtained on October 3rd.
And you do not expect that the change in the situation in U.S. will change?
I don't expect the change in administration to change that. It's an agreement between the United Kingdom and Mauritius.